So good morning to all. So today we are going to study about the last topic of chapter number 4, file system. So first we need to study what is the use of file. So file means, so your proper definition is here. So everything that you stored on your computer is stored in the form of file. So if you want to store anything, for example, if you want to store any data, any movie or any songs or any programs, that is in the form of file only. So the operating system has to store your file on storage devices like hard disk, RAM, etc. So then also this is a better function of an operating system is file management. We already studied that. So we need to study detail how the file system is working. So first you need to study so everything that you stored on your computer stored in the form of file. So the operating system has to store your file on storage devices. Then here look at that. So the organizing file on a storage device so that it does not face the storage memory, which means that the operating system is responsible for where it should be stored. So without wastage of memory, it should be stored on the devices. So organizing file on storage device so that it does not waste storage and in such a way that accessing the file is easy. This is the role of specific part of operating system is called file system, which means that we can arrange that data in proper way, so then only we can access that. Accessing means we can get back that data fastly. So this is done by the file system. So the file system defines or set up the structures to store the file on disk along with the rules that governs how a file would be read or written. Which means that the file system defines that how we can read from the file, how we can write it to the file. Read means take the data from the file. Write means write something on file. So here right side better definition for file system is there. File system is a part of operating system that is responsible for organizing and retrieving file from a storage devices. So like every operating system like DOS, Windows, Macintosh, Unix are used different types of operating system. So like that in hierarchical operating system in Windows and Unix we are following hierarchical operating that file system. Hierarchical means look at that here, this type of structure is there. So in the root means in the main top there should be a slash folder, then subfolders are there, then again subfolder, then inside that subfolder finally we stored our file in the form of txt. Txt means text file. We can store any type of file. So first part means hierarchical in that structure. First level is root, then folder, then subfolder, then only our original file is stored. Then how to access this file? 3.txt means, so initially we need to write the complete path. First slash, then folder 2, then folder 2a, then file 3.txt. So this is the path of that file 3.txt. So while using that path then only we can access the corresponding file. So this is called hierarchical structure. Then we need to study the role of file system. The file system performs the functions like creating a structure on a storage device to store file. Then second one, specify the file naming convention, which means that we need to give the name of the file. There should be some rules are there. Then how many number of characters in the files, then what is the extension of that file. So that is also the rule is defined by the file system. Then formatting for specifying the path of file system through structure or directories. So we already now study how to specify the path by using slash. Then providing the way to access or retrieve the stored files. So these are the main role of a file system. For first one, creating the structure of storage device to storage files, then specifying the naming convention, extension, how many numbers are possible. So all the rules are specified. Then format specifying to access the path, then providing a way to access or retrieve the storage files. So this is the right side. So right side figure is also important. You should draw this figure also. So first user application to the through operating system interface. It deals with the computer hardware. So in here in between there are file systems are there, device drivers are there. So these are the example. So hope you understand this file system.